So in this all speaking part one, now I would like to ask you some questions about yourself. What do you do? Are you a student or do you work?
Well, currently I'm a student. Recently I'm studying at MC College. My major subject is sociology. Now I'm studying final year honors.
Okay. And do you enjoy your subject?
Yes, definitely I enjoy my subject because whenever I first admitted my university, that time first choice political science and second choice sociology. So already I got this subject and I really enjoy whenever I study this subject.
And where do you live in your country?
Well, actually, I live in Bangladesh, and so especially at city Sylhet, which is northern part of Bangladesh.
Okay. How many members do you have in your family?
Well, actually, in my family member, five family member, and three sibling, and my parents.
Okay. So in this all speaking part one, now I would like to ask you some questions about social media. Do you use social media?
Yes, actually, truly speaking, every day I use social many kind of platform like Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. I think both are really eco-friendly. Yeah.
Okay. Do you like to make new friends online?
Yes, also I like make a online friend because social media is a common method. Make some Facebook friend and especially I enjoy it. And a foreigner friend I like make Facebook.
Okay. Is there anything you don't like about social media?
First of all, I mentioned that if I like a social media, but most of the time I notice that it's kill my quality time. Whenever I browse my Facebook platform, that time last I understand that I lost many hour, like 3 hour, 2 hour, or among them 7 hour. So I especially dislike this site.
Okay. So do you think children should be allowed to use social media?
Definitely, I think it's not a good site for children because there are available free game, especially indoor or outdoor. This kind of things or game very important for children. I think personally, I believe that they are not used any social media.
Okay. And what kind of changes did this social media bring in our life?
Well, with the passage of time, many things changes social media in our life. Like as a student, I think that whenever I start my study related something difficult, that time I start many kinds of things. In the later time, I understand and I about study this topic.
Okay. And what activities normally do you do with the help of social media?
Actually, I don't know the many kinds of things on social media. Most of the time, I saw pushed and a video, and sometimes I watch many kinds of element type of video and etc.
Thank you very much. That brings us the end of All Speaking Part 1. So this is time for All Speaking Part 2. In this Part 2, I'll be giving you a cue card and you'll be given 1 minute for your preparation. If you want to make notes, you can do so. So here's the pencil and cue card. Take this paper for making notes, okay? So you are allowed to have 1 minute. Your 1 minute starts now. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Try to speak at least 2 minutes, but remember one thing, you shouldn't stop unless I stop you. You can start now.
Okay, so in my entire life, I saw and visited many kinds of building, especially historical building, and recently I like modern building. So now I'd like to talk about a building which called a name is Kazikase. It is situated Sylhet Majortila, northern side. Actually, it is a very wonderful building, and it was a five stories, and it's a modern state of the art, and every decoration is very gorgeous, and there are approximately gather 5,000 people, and I go there several times. Whenever I get leisure time, I go there and I enjoy that because there are a lot of because there are a lot of opportunity and big swimming pool on the top students and there are a statue of the animal. I like this building and there are all facilities is available, especially made this building for the use of family member and I love this building. I think that it is a fast and big building than our Silet city another building. Actually, its cost maybe 3,000 kuti money, and really it was a wonderful building. And many recently many business person made decision. They made this kind of building. Actually modern building is very nice and available opportunity
Thank
this.
you. Thank you. Thank you very much. That is the end of our speaking part two. So I'm taking the papers and the pencil back. All right. As we have done our speaking part one and two, this is time for our speaking part three. In this part three, now I would like to ask you some general questions based on the cue card I have given you. So, do people in your country like to live in a tall building?
Actually, you know that Bangladesh is a developing country, so most of the people live in our bedside. There are living made a tin or made set building, and if you like this kind of building, but they cannot their ability to make this kind of building. And as well, I mentioned that some people there are have available money and they made this kind of building and they are living.
What are the differences between living in a house and living in a tall building?
Actually, there are so different because you know that especially countryside, most of the building is most of the house is made for tin or another, and other side town they are made for the tall and many storage building. They are so different because town side building is made state of the arts and there are included many kinds of technology and countryside they made home there are no made any technology use.
Can you tell me what are the differences between commercial buildings and residential buildings?
Actually, I mentioned that commercial building means which building there are special use for earn money and there are every facilities is available because there are attraction main acquisition and there are here is everything is so fine because that's why people go there and they live there. On the other side, the residence building is there made for their only on use and there are obviously use many. Modern of the stage electronic device or many opportunities but I think some difference.
Okay. And what changes can you see nowadays in building design compared to the past?
I mentioned that there are many difference because we mentioned that we are think one decades ago there are made building. Actually, there are no state of the art design. This normal and square feet building. But nowadays we have noticed that many building recently made our town and that are modern design and fashionable building. So I think there are difference.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That is the end of the speaking test.